We are back, everyone, for number 17. And yet again on this list, it's already happened before with Parappa the Rappa and Unjam and Lammy. This is a dual entry, two series that are essentially part of the same series. And I would love to see it come back, at least one of them. And it's been a series in gaming since about 1996. And it hasn't had a game since 2003. And number 17 goes to the dual entry of Legacy of Kain and Soul Reaver. Pretty much a action-adventure, beat-em-up style franchise that was originally created by Crystal Dynamics and eventually was taken over by Eidos Interactive. And it's pretty much just a demonic Kain and Raziel franchise of demons and monsters and vampires and all sort of stuff. Started on the PS1 in 1996. And on the PC, too, it got a PC port as well. It was dual. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Because Legacy of Kain was the original. Soul Reaver was kind of like the spin-off that came out later on. Like Legacy of Kain and Soul Reaver came to the PS1, PC, and the Dreamcast in 1999. And that was a really beloved game. I really remember that one. I remember that one a lot more than the original Legacy of Kain. But the original Legacy of Kain started the franchise off real strong. Then Soul Reaver 2 came out on the PS2 and the PSC in 2001. And then Blood Omen 2, which was essentially a sequel to the original Legacy of Kain, PS2, GameCube, Xbox, and PC in 2002, and then Legacy of Kain Defiance on the PS2, Xbox, and PC in 2003. And then we haven't seen the game in now 20 years. It's been 20 years, and I know countless people have been wanting to see this franchise come back. Kain is probably one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, as is Raziel. That's how you pronounce it. Raziel. I haven't played the series in forever. I forgot exactly how to pronounce his name. But those two are super beloved classic characters, especially on the PlayStation 1 era. People remember on PS1, PS2, Kain and Raziel. Vampires, monsters, demonic craziness, an action-adventure franchise that had good atmosphere, good music, cool art style, really good voice acting for the time especially. I thought it was a good story and characters. And I know a lot of people that actually would like to see it come back, and it's not one of my top franchises that I personally want to see come back, but it's this high up because I know a lot of people want to see it come back. And I know it's a franchise that deserves the comeback. It's one of those franchises that helped build gaming in the 90s and the early 2000s. And Crystal Dynamics, I know, isn't really anything anymore. And Eidos really hasn't done jack all, I think, in a long freaking time, if they're even still open at all. I don't know who owns the IP at this point. But I would like to see Legacy of Kain and Soul Reaver make a comeback. I even had a coworker or two back in the day that just remembered the franchise and wanted to see it come back. So yes, Legacy of Kain and Soul Reaver deserve to come back. They're my number 17. Put in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys think it deserves to come back? Yes or no? And if you do think so, do you think 17 is too high or too low? My name is Sniping is Fun. And I'll see y'all later for number 16. We're almost done here.